When building 3D objects, it's a good idea to keep them to real-world scale so that when you're working with dynamics or particles or anything like that, which is based off real-world scale, it's easier to know what settings to use. A lot of times I'll build an object and I won't really be too concerned about scale, like when I was building, say, this bear. Just started modeling it and wanted to make sure that that it looked the way I wanted it to look. I even included the morph targets. Let's do a mouth open. And so I built the morph targets, and then I realized I needed to scale the object so that I could get it to real world scale. So say this object was too big, and I went Shift H so that I could size it, and then I scaled it down, let's say about that big. So I scaled it 30%. And I go, okay, that's the scale that I want. Well, if I go back to my morph, let's go to mouth open, you'll see that my morph is still retaining the information for the points, since it's an endomorph is saved to the points in the object. The points are still pretty much in the same place, so now all of a sudden the mouth is too wide and it doesn't look very good. Well, I could go and delete all my morphs and reset them up, deform them the way I want at this scale, or an easier way is to take advantage of a modify tool called Scale Morph. So under Modify, Transform More, I can go to Scale Morph, and I can scale individual morphs, or in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and transform all morphs. And we scaled the head to 30. So we'll put 30 in XYZ, hit OK, and now when we go to mouth open, you'll see it looks like it originally did when we had the object much larger. So again, Scale Morph, found under the Modify tab, is a great tool for speeding up fixing morphs if you've scaled your object after you've already created endomorphs.